Okay, so here we are. Team efficiency starting on the southern side as the blue side once again, and of course the opponents, Insidious Gaming, starting up north as the yellow team, and well, exactly the same tank selection, except for the fact that Team Efficiency decided to take out one of those 50s, 100s and add an extra IS-3. So
slightly different.
Yeah, it's just a little more armor as to the front lines for Efficiency, whereas Insidious, as often, decide to roll out with 350 100s on Himmelsturm because they usually go for a hell push, which is exactly what they're doing right now.
Yeah, most definitely so. So they're actually sending both their AMX-50s up here right now. One of the AMX-50s going to stay back more towards their base. It actually might be the one defending the entrance on the eastern side of the field. Well, another tank, Tanaka, over there has been spotted as well in his IS-3. So right now, Insidious Gaming do have a little bit of information onto where those efficiency members are. Most likely going to be over there on the western edge of the map. And I wouldn't be surprised to see if efficiency spot any one of these AMX-50s up here right now,
they would push.
They're going to go for a western push.
Yeah, and they already are just largely to the west, as a matter of fact. As I'm looking at the screen right now, I mean, nobody's to the eastern front. They're definitely converging toward the west railroad for a potential push. And, well, you can already see Comics and Skyfox, Slyfox, sorry, trying to progress further up north. So every single one of their tanks is out there. So the hilltop has been left completely deserted. Not to mention they could actually, those 3 MX-50s could actually make that climb down right now without even just being threatened at all.
Yeah, Elite is actually backing up. These actually 3 MX-50s are slightly. They're actually deciding on to either push down the hill or pull back to defend.
Exactly,
because they do spot 1 or 2 members of Team Efficiency right now on the western edge,
which is why you can safely assess or assume that the rest of them are there as well.
Exactly.
So, if I were them,
also setting up their T1, so that's just a pretty dead giveaway right there.
Yeah, exactly. So if I were them, I'd like you said, and just 2 options. You can either just really scramble back to your base because you know a push is imminent, or you can be even cheekier and actually just go for a push of your own. I think they're going to decide to retreat and send their T1 down.
Yeah, most definitely. So that'll be the more wiser option, actually, and the more safer route to take right there. And the T1 does go down, so first blood awarded to Hobbs right there.
He's going to go down in his turn pretty soon, I think, too. He's already been shot at a wee bit, but yeah, the tank, Comics probably going to take care of him. There you go. So Comics, yes, Drosling is of course team, but so a pretty significant push when it comes to efficiency. But you know what? But they've been compromised.
Yeah,
they have been compromised. Those 3 MX-50s are going to do so much damage to the western front. As soon as Efficiency tries to step in towards the northern starting position, if they come from the west towards, from the railroad, they're going to get a really nasty surprise walking in.
Yeah, most definitely.
You know where Hatsune Miku is right now? If you take that, the moment you take that alley, you're going to get shot. You're going to get blown to bits by those MX-50s.
Unless you can make it behind that building right there. But I mean, by the time you get there, you're definitely going to take damage. But look at Nisa already taking some damage right there.
It doesn't really matter. He's one of the front tanks. He's just actually his job is to lure those tanks out pretty much. And look at that. Those MX-50s are waiting as we speak.
Oh, look at that damage on the Pred era
exactly.
right there.
And
some more.
Those other loaders are being unleashed. That's exactly what I said. It's just as the moment you get there, you're going to get punished. They've been so compromised. And those MX-50s are so out of range. You can't even touch them from where you are.
You can't even spot them. Look at Efficiency's map right now. You can't spot those AMX-50s.
Which is why they, I mean, look at where they are right now. They even have a clear shot at Comics as we speak. So, a non-negligible advantage.
And the base capture.
Exactly, and their T1 is capturing the base as we speak. So all they got to do, I mean, right now is just stand strong, pretty much hold their ground, and if need be, charge. And that's going to do it.
Yeah, as long as they keep that base capture at bay, which they did delay just now, they should have plenty of time to take home this victory. And especially, they have traded once again, so both teams actually losing IS-3. But since Efficiency actually sent one of their heavy tanks down to defend the base capture, they're outnumbered even more now.
They're completely outnumbered and outgunned. I mean, Nisa's got to watch out a wee bit, true, but it's just those 50s, 100s have now reloaded. And they can potentially unleash, 18 shots of death, pretty much. So I'm not too worried about that. Nisa's probably going to go down here, though.
Yeah, Nisa about to go down here. Botek does miss his first shot. He's going to try and finish them off here. One more. Nisa actually going to go for just a suicide ram there. Just trying to do as much damage as he can before he goes down. He does go down though. Sick Tank going to come here to try and finish it off though.
Yeah, and he's going to unleash.
Yeah,
Bam, 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 and bam.
Alright, one more.
So, he decides even to just, he can even afford to spread the damage because he's got two of the teammates that are just as loaded. Exactly.
Look at Elite, man.
That's it. That's game over. Comics now pretty much and D-Juice are the only ones left. But Grits is a full of autoloader as well himself. So Comics is going to go down right here.
Yeah, Comics going to go down. So
goodbye,
only one
Comics.
more AMX50. There he is, D-Juice.
And D-Juice is just way too alone.
Yeah. Yeah, nice actually block coming up from Elite.
Yeah, exactly. Not even taking a single chance out there. Really, it's just okay. He does get taken down, but nevertheless, 2v1. And you know what? Insidious Gaming didn't even play that superbly well. I think. You know what? I think players like Nisa and who else? And Nikolai kind of. I mean, they were taking the blunt of the assault while covering for those 50s, 100s. But I think they could have done a better job. It could have been an even more one-sided victory for Insidious. But you know what? As soon as we saw those MX 50s, 100s, like on top of the sort of. Seeing those tanks to the railroad, I was like, okay, this is game over. I mean, if they decide to retreat towards the bottom of the hill, then really, it's just there's absolutely nothing that